Live from the Badlands Radio, Firehouse Saloon studio, Hank T. Moon. The legend continues to grow tonight. Right to it, we get to welcome back one of the hottest, best, most talented bands on the planet today. I'm just going to say Geronimo and jump right in and see what I did there, guys.
No.
See what I did. Shane Smith and the Saints back at the Firehouse. Welcome back, brothers.
What's up, buddy?
Good to see you.
Good to see you. How you been?
Good, man. You?
Been good. It's been busy.
Well,
we what was our? We just got back from a run up to Idaho and just played our. I think it was our 21st or 22nd state since July. So it's been busy 6 months or so for sure.
This record, obviously, listening to it from front to back many times. That's one of those that you pop in the CD player, folks. If you don't have it, download it right now. Geronimo, Shane Smith and the Saints. Obviously a labor of love. Is it a beautiful thing in your heart?
Something like any record, or like any record should be, probably. It took a lot of hard work and a lot of time. It was something that did not happen overnight by any means. It's also special to me personally, and I think to the guys as well, because it was all recorded really while we were on the road. Like, we never really took time off to record the record. So I think we took one weekend in December last year, pretty much a year ago, and aside from that, and that was a 10-day session where we got a lot of the bones of the songs, you know, the drums and the bass kind of laid down for it. It's a 15-track album, so it's not short. And then aside from that, when we would be on the road, we would book studio time, whether it was in Dallas or it was in Nashville, or so. I mean, it's not recorded at one particular studio. I mean, it's like all the characteristics that you get in all these different studios kind of rolled into one album. So it's cool to me because I'll hear a particular part and I'll remember standing in someone's living room in Nashville, you know, recording this part on that one song or something else on another. So it's definitely a labor of love, and it means a lot to us. It's doing a lot of good for us right now.
Well, that gives it character, right?
It does.
That gives it character.
It's a mutt. It's a mutt album.
And it shows up
Yeah.
in the product. Do you think, man, being on the road, man, in the process of grinding it out on the road gave it that energy?
Yeah, and it also affected the songs too, because there were like little adjustments we would make just as a result of being at sound checks and you know, making small adjustments, and whether it be like a guitar part or a drum part or a bridge, like working out All I See Is You on that bridge, like that was at Tumbleweed in Stillwater, Oklahoma, you know, at a sound check where we worked out that bridge. So yeah, I don't know, we're happy though with how it came out, and it's just been awesome to see it unfold. It's the first time that I think we are finally starting to get some pretty good return off of the investment that is trying to make a living of doing this.
Right.
So
Excellent. Congratulations. You deserve it, brother.
No, thank you.
You deserve it. You deserve it. Geronimo, Shane Smith and the Saints live at the legendary Firehouse Saloon in Houston, Texas tonight for all of us that are going to be lucky enough and blessed enough to hear it. When's the new one coming out?
I've actually had talks about, you know, with Tim and the guys about when we do want to get back in there, and I wouldn't be shocked if we got back in the studio and did another one in the next year or so.
While you're on a roll.
So, you got to follow it up. So
While you're on a roll. Guitar, man.
Never ends.
Never ends. Will you bless us with one?
Of course.
Indulge us, man. Anything you want to do, Shane.
We're gonna play that thing always.
He's a large man with a small instrument, ladies and gentlemen. Man, dude, I had to, man.
Well, yeah, you had to do it over the air when they can't see the mandolin.
Yeah, that's where I do everything, man.
We got the GoPros.
Well, we got the GoPros. We can see the mandolin.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll do a song.
That makes it
Okay.
this much
We're
better.
talking about his mandolin,
Yeah.
not his flute.
We'll do a song called Crockett's Prayer, and it's the idea behind it was going off of a written out statement from the lady that survived the Alamo, and I think she was the only lady that was at the Alamo. And they had her write out what her account was, and so that there was somebody saying, you know, this is what I remember happening. And in her account, I thought it was really interesting that she said on that last attack, early, it was probably 4 or 5 in the morning, when the Alamo got attacked for the last time. She said that while she was hiding down in the chapel, like in kind of back below where everything was, all the fighting was going on, David Crockett was down there praying, and I thought that was cool, because in the midst of all that just chaos that was going on outside, he went down there, and I think he probably knew, you know, this is it, and they knew they weren't getting reinforcements by that time, and there was just something that I found pretty neat with that, and it's a song that's from the perspective of Colonel Travis asking David Crockett to say a prayer for him as well, because it looks like this might be it. So really a bright and happy sounding song, right?
Can't wait.
David, it seems that our numbers are starting to fall. I thought missions were made for the will of the holy. Surely his will says his mission won't fall. Grab your guns, get on your horses, and leave all your wives and your children at home. 'Cause Travis sent word that his men are outnumbered inside a mission near San Antone. Throw up a prayer for me too, won't you, David? It seems that our numbers are starting to fall. I thought missions were made for the will of the holy. Surely his will says his mission won't fall. Every man's fight starts with believing. Believe that the lives that we lose here today send out a ripple to Texans and many. Believe that a ripple will soon bring a wave. Throw up a prayer for me too, won't you, David? It seems that our numbers starting to fall. I thought missions were
Very, very nice. Remember the Alamo, brother. You're choking me up over here.
Oh, yeah.
Shane Smith on the Firehouse Saloon YouTube channel. Hey, these folks out here want to hear you, man. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Hey, man, thank you very much, gentlemen. Great record. Looking for a great show tonight and looking for the new one.
Thanks, man.
Just keep on writing, man, right?
You gotta
You know.
find time to. That's what I'm starting to learn.
Yeah.
Which that's a good thing, I guess, for that to be a first in our careers, to not really have that much time to write songs. That's technically a good thing because we know we're busy, but we're gonna have to sit down and take some planned out time to get more of them down.
Well, really, I mean, we're closing this thing out, man, but that's an interesting statement, man, that it's a sit-down thing.
Well, we're having to.
See?
Yeah, that thing, man.
No, not that thing. Not that thing. Shane,
Yeah,
thank
it
you, brother.
really is one of those skills. For the first time ever, having to seriously try to take some time to just to write. But right now, I've got little notes on tons of hotel paper slips and notes on my phone on the voice memo, and I just got to sit down and piece them together.
Excellent. And we shall be the lucky ones when we get to hear it. Thanks, Shane.
Thank you.
Download it today, Geronimo. Get it at your local bait shop. Get it at the Firehouse Saloon next time you guys come through, right?
Get it at the bait shop, baby.
Hey, I buy all my CDs at the bait shop.
That's-
You know, they don't mind
If I had a choice to buy all my CDs at the bait shop, I would absolutely.
Oh, I'd be ready.
It's America. It's America.
Some minnows and music.
This is Badlands Radio.